Hey, hi everyone. Myself Hanuman. I recently started my journey towards learning the AI and ML for my career growth. I got an idea to keep my journey in the format of YouTube videos so that it will help me and maybe like some others who are trying to learn AI and ML and their journey started like very recently. Okay. So this is my first video and I'm trying to cover like the essential concepts that you need to learn or maybe like that you need to know about the Python before like the stepping into the AI or ML. So this in this video I'm not going to cover the full detail or maybe the it's not like some kind of training on the Python, but yeah, like it will give some idea about like so what are the things, what are the concepts that you need to know about the Python before like the stepping your journey into the ARML. Okay. So if you have some idea about any other programming languages, like so it's very easy for you to understand the Python. It's like a simple human readable language, but yeah, like it's very powerful for the machine learnings and the data sciences. Okay. Unlike any other languages, so the Python also having like a wide variety of data types, like the if you see the integer data, float, string, maybe boolean, I didn't mention here, complex, dictionary, tuple. Okay, so these are like the various data types that the Python supports. Okay, maybe like the so if you whenever like so you are learning a language, maybe like you might need to learn about maybe the loops, control loops, while loops, for loops, and all those things. And it also supports the collections like the list, set, maps, and like so different types of collections. It also supports. But yeah, like so these are the basics for every for anyone to learn any language. But okay, so coming to Python and like which is related to the data science or maybe like the machine learning concepts, like so you should have some idea about the NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, scikit-learn, and PyTorch. Okay, maybe like so these two are like so not needed or maybe like so not needed initially. Like so whenever you start whenever like so you are learning the data science algorithms or maybe the machine learning algorithms, deeper algorithms, you will be like using these things. But like so to learn the basics of maybe like the what is a machine learning or maybe like so how it works, what kind of different algorithms are there, how the data will be like represented in the what is the importance of the data in the machine learning. So you should have some idea about these things. So NumPy is one of the functionality in Python, like so which helps you to like the deal with the arrays. Maybe like so if you want to perform some operations on the arrays, maybe like so the NumPy is like so really helpful. Like, so here is some example. Maybe like so if I run it, maybe like so if you want to multiply the array, like so it is like so very easy to like so uh, create a one-dimensional array or like so two-dimensional array, like so perform some operations on the array. Like so NumPy is like primarily used on the array operations. And when coming to the pandas, like so this is like so really helpful in the machine learning or the data science. Like the pandas helps us to like the read the data from like so different data sources like the CSVs or maybe from the database, consolidates all the data and it formats the data like so which is needed for the machine learning. So machine learning is a concept of maybe like so it learns on based on the data. So the pandas will prepare the data which is needed for the machines to learn. Okay, so there might be like a lot of data, so we using the pandas maybe like so we will be deleting some of the data like so, which is not needed for mission to learn, and like so we'll be like so transform the data maybe like so which can be like so understand by the machines. So these kind of operations is like so supported by the pandas. Like so these are like so really helpful uh, when you are starting your journey uh, towards like the AI or ML. Okay. The next one is like matplotlib. Like so, this is to show represent the data in the format of graphs. Like so, this is also like so really helpful. Like so, in the machine learnings to take some decisions based on the visual context. Like so, by preparing some of the graphs. Okay, so that really helps us in taking the decisions. Like so, when we are going through the next levels. Okay. And maybe like so the other things, the cyclic learn and PyTorch, maybe like so that can be like so learned when you're like so when you're like so deep into when you know some of the concepts in the machine learning, but you're like so if you're stepping into the machine learning or AML, AIML, but like so these are the three things, maybe like the pandas, matplotlib, or maybe the NumPy, like so these are the things that you need to know. Hope this video give you some idea about like so what are the things that you need to cover, or maybe like so you need to have some idea about the Python before like learning into the AI, before learning the AML. Okay. Uh, and maybe like so in the next video, I'll try to cover maybe like the different types of machine learning techniques. Like so there is a type of here. I'll try to cover like some different types of like some machine learning techniques. So what is the supervised learning and unsupervised learning and semi-supervised learning and reinforcement learning. I'll try to cover these things in the next topic, or maybe like some next video. That's all for now. Thank you.